How about Courtland Sutton now of the Broncos? Why is he a potential option for the waiver wire?
Yes, we are very excited here about Courtland Sutton. I referenced Demaryius Thomas being traded to the Houston Texans. That obviously opens up a starting role and this opportunity now for Courtland Sutton, a player who they used a second-round draft pick on, so clearly very high on him, used the draft capital on him. 6'3", 218 pounds, a guy that could get behind the defense, make plays down the field, and you can see that in his usage this year as well. Despite having 16 fewer targets than Demaryius Thomas on the season, he has just 50 less air yards. So he was targeted down the field much more frequently than Demaryius Thomas was. And while we're talking about those targets and target share for the Broncos, Emmanuel Sanders is going to continue to lead this team, 23% of the targets. But Demaryius Thomas was right around 20%. You take him out of the equation now. Courtland Sutton was at 13% of the target share. He's going to approach 20% or even exceed 20% of the target share. So anytime, we see a wide receiver with that kind of opportunity in this offense, we've seen, Demaryius Thomas has been a little bit inconsistent here this year, but he was getting a lot of targets, and I think Courtland Sutton just steps in there. Demaryius Thomas also led this team in red zone targets as well with 8, so just a huge opportunity for Courtland Sutton. He's by far and away the #1 waiver wire add this week, regardless of position, Maria.
Gosh, Frank got so excited when I brought up Courtland Sutton. He's beaming, he's
Let's
smiling.
hope I can get him.
So you obviously need to try to go out and get Courtland Sutton. No more questions asked.